the Hocking Homes team in Barrie, and today I've managed to snag, I think, Alex from his duties, which right now is a lot of door knocking. Alex Nuttall is currently running for mayor in the city of Barrie, and we wish you well with all that. So, Alex, welcome.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate the invite, and I know we're going to cover some great subject matter.
Since housing is very close to me, and I know it's very close to you as well, is affordable housing in the city of Barrie. We have a second suite policy. What are your thoughts on, how's that second suite policy working? What are your thoughts about as you go forward to creating affordable housing in the city?
Yeah, I think when we look around the city of Barrie, we've seen some progress on the different types of units that have been coming here. I think that at one point it was too wide open, the policies related to second suites, and now it's been constricted heavily. I think it needs to be on very specific lots when they're looking at the second suites, or in some cases third suites, right?
Mm-hmm.
On a duplexed property. And I also think that there needs to be more than just the hope that enough people go and buy a house and put a second suite in terms of policies in the city of Barrie. So affordable housing to me is something that's really close to my heart. I grew up in affordable housing in Barrie, subsidized housing. And as I look around the city of Barrie, we own a lot of different parking lots. We have a lot of land. And I would like to see the city take those to market to find a way to build affordable housing there.
That's a good idea. I love that. Yeah, so using up basically kind of brownfield sites, as we might call them, or parking lots that are not being used, perhaps to put some extra suites in. That would be great.
Yeah, that's right. And when you look at these things, like, we can replace parking and still build buildings, right? So there's lots of opportunities, and certainly as I look at all of the growth that's coming to the city, some of it's good, some of it's not so good, but we need to make sure that it's incorporated throughout the growth that is happening. I grew up in a subdivision that was essentially all government housing in Mill Creek here in Barrie, and I think one of the things that the gaps that creates is the lack of integration between people who are super poor like I was, and those who are growing up in households that are perhaps a little more well taken care of financially. And I think there's lots of growth that can happen for those kids growing up in government housing. There's also lots of growth that can happen for the kids who are in well-to-do situations, to understand some of the struggles that other folks are going through. So I don't think that we should be building only government housing or only affordable housing projects. I think that we should be ensuring that there's a good integration around the city.
Yeah, I love that as well, because to me the problem is so big that the government at every level can't deal with what's there. You need private investment to come in, so it has to be a partnership.
Absolutely.
It has to work. Well, Alex, thank you so much for taking some time out of your schedule today. I know you've been busy. You said you're knocking on like 10,000 doors. I don't know if that's not a day. No,
not a day. I wish.
Absolutely, but we really appreciate you taking your time. We know it's you're a busy man, and so thank you very much for sharing your thoughts on the city of Barrie and how we can make things better. And good luck with that mayor race. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me again.